Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video here today. Today we're back on Planet Coaster. What a shocker. But in today's video we're doing a bit of a different kind of video. It's not normal for me to post a video on a Sunday, but I thought why not? I finished a couple of different things, so I thought why can't I upload on a Sunday for once? But in today's video, as the title and the start of the video said, we are building a Mack Extreme Spinner. This isn't my first Mack Extreme Spinner I've built on the game. I built one for Asgard, which ended well, as you guys may or may not know. But I decided to go for a brand new layout here. But instead of theming it to Vikings, we're using only pieces from the Mythology theme. So that's a pretty cool challenge to try to set myself with it. There is one piece which isn't for the Mythology theme, but anyways, the only things that won't be from the Mythology theme will be the trees, obviously, and also the custom supports. Other than that, as many things as I could find I use for the Mythology side of things. There might be a few different things here and there which aren't Mythology, but either way I tried to make a good realistic theme, and it's going for a Greek kind of themed area. So for this layout, I tried to do a simple system to Ride to Happiness, but also make some of my own custom changes to it. Like, this is the kind of coaster that I'd maybe like to see replace Rumble Rapids down at Thorpe Park, which would be pretty cool actually if something like a Mack Extreme Spinner replaced it. But it's mostly room between and Spin Blitz. But we can still keep our hopes up. Hopefully, we do get a really good coaster in the place of Rumble Rapids. But I know I spent quite a while building this, but normally for me it takes me a little while to build some areas. Like take the steampunk themed area, I built that over about 4 weeks. This I basically managed to do within a week. In fact, most of the stuff I did was the coaster and the actual supports. That took me about 3 to 4 days, and the actual theming side of things only took me about a day or so, which I was really surprised I managed to do. But I got Wednesday off, so I locked in on it. I probably should have locked in on revising for my exams that are coming up, but I don't really mind. I think I should be okay for them. But no, we're just doing a vertical loop. I'm doing my own custom vertical loop for some reason, but I absolutely hate doing vertical loops in this game because on Planet Coaster 1 it wasn't too hard. Like the building tool wasn't too hard. But now on Planet Coaster 2, it can be a right pain to do a vertical loop. You can see I'm just arguing with the actual build mechanics, because for some reason on one side I don't know what it does, it just goes like really weird when it hits 90 degrees, and it looks weird and just doesn't make it look right. But as long as if you adjust it correctly where it needs to be, then it doesn't look too bad in the end. But like I said, this was probably the longest thing that took on this coaster, just because of the fact how much of a pain it is just to do vertical loops. I was going to just, at one point I was just going to change it to a pre-built loop, but I thought, what's the point in doing a pre-built loop when I could just do my own? So that's why I decided to do my own as well. It makes it nice to custom support, because it makes it more feel like it's my own custom creation, because I wanted to go more realism than anything else with this. And that's something you will see with like the layout. Like, it's really smooth, and the theming is something maybe more universal instead of UK, even though we are getting a universal in the UK. It is definitely more of a universal kind of budget themed, if you know what I mean. Like, it's very high budget themed. There's theming absolutely everywhere when this is done. It looks fantastic, and I actually really enjoyed building this. The reason why I've actually done this though is I'm entering a coaster competition with G-Force Coasters. He's the one who actually won the competition for the steampunk themed area. So I'm entering his coaster competition doing a theme coaster comp, and hence why I'm doing this. You can't really see much of the theme when you're on the Mack Extreme Spinner, because it is just insane how much it spins. But that's hence why I'm doing this video, so that way you can actually have a look at what I've done with the area. And this will also be on the workshop. I'll put at the end of the video the code for this on the workshop, so you guys can go check this out, because that'd be quite cool for you guys to check out then. I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of end up just spinning things on the brake run, but which was a bit stupid, but oh well, I don't really mind. It's there's lots of me just kind of standing still in this. You'll see most of this video isn't actually theming work. It's more making the coaster look good and realistic, and then we do a bit of theming, but most of it I did off camera because of I was fully locked in and just forgot to record most of it, so that's sometimes how it goes for me. I just lock in, I get in the zone, and then I realise about an hour into building, I'm like, oh god, I forgot to record anything. Oh well. But I would be like one of those YouTubers who basically say, oh no, I forgot to record, so it basically means I've got to delete everything and start again. No, I'm not one of them YouTubers, because if that was the case, I probably would have been here for about God knows how long. But either way, starting off with the custom sports now. These are probably my most realistic custom sports. Maybe the custom sports I did for that Mack Hyper that I Planet Coaster 1, maybe those are a bit more realistic. But either way, these are still really realistic. I love doing the Mack sports because they're just crazy on when it comes to custom sport. And like I said before, I've said in my previous videos, I love custom sporting because it's just addicting after a while. And when you start to get good at it, it just makes your creations just look so realistic, and it looks like it's pulled from real life. I did have someone say these look a bit more like Ghost Tower sports, but even so, I am really happy with how some of these custom sports look. I tried to go for the like the Ride to Happiness. I'll put a photo of it on the screen now, but yeah, I tried to go for like the Ride to Happiness with the sports. So how you got the like the cross beam on the top. I do try and go for that, and just go for a similar kind of vibe to that, and I think I did actually do really well. I spent quite a long time doing this. This is sped up to about 10 times, so it's only about 2 minutes long for you guys. But this took me about 20 minutes just to do this sport, which doesn't sound too bad. But when you're doing these kind of supports over and over again, it gets very time consuming. Like I said before, I spent probably about 3 days custom supporting this thing, which is quite funny, because originally I was actually going to do this as a 1-day challenge. Let me know if you guys want to see that, by the way. I might do a few more like coaster challenges on this game. I always get one of them in at least once in a video, but but if you guys do want to see me do more coaster challenges like what you're seeing here, do hit the subscribe button and put on any suggestions. I'm thinking about the next coaster challenge today. I've got a really cool idea for the next one. So when that does, well, if you guys do want to see any more like this, be sure to like and subscribe. Just coming towards the end of doing this area of support here, it looks really good now that we put all the flanges on. Yeah, I do, because of the fact my T-level in mechanical engineering and the 3D modelling I've been doing at college, I try and implement that into my Planet Coaster creations. You'll see, like when it comes to like the manufacturing side of things, I try and implement that into my Planet Coaster skills, which again, it just makes it look so much more realistic. Like when it comes to the B&M invert I've done, the Nemesis project I'm doing, I've made it as realistic as I can when it comes to like the sport pieces. What we're doing now is we're actually doing some theming finally. I was unless you count custom supporting as theming, which I think you're wrong if you do, but either way. No, we are getting on with some theming now. It looks really good. Like I said, I tried to just go with mythology pieces just for this build, nothing else. And I just think it turns out really nice. It's not overwhelming, but it's not exactly like it's not well themed. Like it's not like an X Sector kind of theme where they say it's themed and it really isn't. But that's another thing that happened as well. All the towers open at the weekend. I'm recording this on the Saturday when it did actually open. So I don't know what it was like, but I've heard that the ride availability wasn't ideal. So hopefully that improves when I visit in either April or May. I'm not too sure when that's going to be. I'm just judging it at the minute. I'm waiting to see what the queue times are going to be like, because of the fact when it comes to my first exam, I've got 2 days after the Easter break where I could potentially go to a theme park, and then I've got 3 days after that as well where I could go to a park, but I don't think I'll be able to. Either way, if I do, I don't. If I do, then that'd be cool, but if I don't, it is what it is. So yeah, that's how we're looking then. I don't really know where else to go with this. It's becoming a bit of a drag this episode, but either way, we haven't got too much longer of the yeah, I think we've got a decent amount of time left. I will go obviously over the area at the end, and yeah, we're just doing a bit. This is the pieces which aren't obviously the mythology theme. This is more the this is just more adding foliage to make it look like it's a bit of a rundown place. What I'm trying to go for here is almost like it's an old architectural site. So you'll see like these you'll see like the plaques here and there, and that's just for the like the whole entire theme, because the coasters, I'll reveal the name to you, it's the Wrath of Zeus. So if you know anything about Greek mythology, you'll know Zeus is basically the god of all gods. I think that's how it goes. I'm not too sure. I should know, considering I go to Greece very, very often. But no, that's what I was going for then. And there's an underground queue line where it's basically got loads of just different bits of theming in there. It's almost like it's all being dug up by architects. You'll see that when we go for a like a little tour at the end of these episodes, as I always do when it comes to Planet Coaster, apart from the one steampunk area where I lost my voice. But I digress. But either way, no, it is really looking really good now. I am really enjoying this. Like, you can see how much we've progressed with the theme. Like you just saw there, a quick glimpse of it over the other side of the site. It looks brilliant, and I am really happy with how this looks. There is quite a lot of theming about, but I really did enjoy this one. I'm not really the best themer on Planet Coaster, even though Pitt says I do for 5 Isles, which I don't know when in the next episode that's going to release. You can see actually some of that indoor theming that we did there. I do add a bit of a lighting package onto this as well, which I don't know if you see in this video. I don't think you do, but either way, I've said this so many times now. I am so impressed with this. This is probably the best thing I've made on both Planet Coaster games. Yeah, it's one of the best. Yeah, I do think it's one of my best because one of my favourite ones I didn't actually do a YouTube series on it, which let me know if you guys want me to go over the area. I actually did a Adventure Cove area recreation. I didn't get that anywhere near finished. There's still quite a lot of stuff to that, but I did custom flat rides. This was on Planet Coaster 1, this was, by the way. But I did custom flat rides for that. I did a custom maelstrom. I did a custom air race. I'm just trying to think, what else did I do? Obviously I did the wave, of course. I fully custom supported that. I did Stormforce 10 as well. That was a unique one to make. We're actually nearly done though with the voiceover. You can see we're just doing the ride entrance, but if you guys do want me to go over the Adventure Cove area, I would love to do that one day, so you guys can actually see it. Here we are actually putting in the name of the ride now. It is, like I said, there isn't too much of a build episode of this, but you will see how the final area looks, which we're going to go into real time right about now. Here we are then in real time. Here we are in real time. We are looking at the Mack Extreme Spinner now here at the entrance area. If we go further down here, we can see got theming absolutely everywhere. There is quite a lot of foliage actually in the ride area, but there is also a bit of theming here and there. You can see we've got a nice little food unit here. I've tried to make this as realistic as possible. You can see the coaster just up above. You can see we've got catch fence and stuff there, and you can see we've got a brilliant view over here of the dive loop and the zero G roll. I don't know what's going on with the water textures in my game, so if I zoom out and then zoom back in, it looks really weird. But I have actually had to turn the graphics down for this, because as soon as you get down to that end of the site where the dive loop is, it gets very laggy, which I don't know why it does that. I know there's a lot of pieces down there, but I don't think there's that many. I did get a bit too happy with the scenery brush though, so that's my own fault. But no, we come out here. I might remove some of those trees because just to get a better view over the rest of the area. We'll go down here. We'll walk and have a look throughout the area. You can see there's just rock work, and it just looks like a real nice Mediterranean area. You can see there's the top, like the top of it, like, which is inspired by Ride Happiness for the barrel roll drop. I should have probably talked about that in the build, but oh well. You can see here we have the little plaza area then too. Wrath of Zeus. You can see the large station building just up there. We'll go and have a look over here actually, because we've got a nice little gift shop. I have put a little bit of theming into this as well on the inside. You can see there's some of the launch area. We've got loads of theming around there. That's the thing. I'm starting to turn into a bit of a record player here, a broken record player here. There's a lot of theming. There's a lot of theming for me. Like I said, I'm not the best themer on this game, but I am really impressed with this area. You can see Wrath of Zeus. We're going to the entrance then. We do have actually a bit of an extended queue, which I'm really happy works on this game, because sometimes it doesn't. You can see we've got great views of the maintenance area, of the maintenance shed, sorry. And if you walk down here, you can just see, again, it's just a nice place to be, this, especially this queue line. You get brilliant views of the vertical loop just up there. And you can see there's the zero G stall and a really intense turn. These custom sports, I love how some of these custom sports look, but genuinely they're some of my best. I actually think they are my best, to be fair. But you can see here comes the Mack Extreme Spinner up the vertical loop. Perfect speed up the vertical loop, bit of a hang time at the top. And sometimes when it comes to a ride like this, you do need a bit of hang time because of the sheer amount of intensity into this. You can see we've got the double up, which is of course inspired by Happiness, or Ride Happiness, sorry. Some people call it happiness, but I'll just refer to it as a happiness from now on. But no, we'll go and have a look then on the indoor key. You can see, I would put turn this tonight, but you can see we've got perfect. We've got a really nice lighting package down here where the lights are fading in and out. I spent quite a while on that. I learned actually doing that in 5 Isles. You might actually see that if you go download them. If you go to the 5 Isles episode, you'll see I've put the workshop code in there. So if you guys want to go check that out, that would be greatly appreciated. But we'll go for a ride on this thing then. I've already headed to the cutie line, so I don't know what I'm saying. We'll go for a ride on it. You can see again great views just across the entire area. You can see there's more of that theming there. That is. Yeah, it's just a simple building over there, just simple theming, which really adds to an area like this with quite a lot of stuff. And we'll go take a ride then on Rathers Zoo. So I'll put a non-spinning seat POV in the top corner in a minute. But no, let's go for a ride on this thing then. It's going to be a while till we dispatch. I think we might go in a minute, maybe. I'm not too sure. But no, I'm going to stay quiet now for the POV. And that was the ride then on the Mack Extreme Spinner, one of the best things I've made on this game, for definite. I generally think it is the best thing I've made on this game so far. But you can see we get great views then from the exit path. We'll go down the exit path now. Yeah, we get brilliant views of the area. You can see there's the maintenance shed as well. You can see we've got that ring around it, just to enhance the mythology theme. And what I really like with the maintenance bay, it doesn't detract from the area, and it really immerses you in the area. That's the thing with this area; it really immerses you into like the Greek kind of vibe of the area. Even down to the fencing looks really good on it. You can see there's that launch, a little temple that you launch through on the launch straight. We'll go then back to where we started then. You can see in this building here, this is just meant to be theming, but this is actually the guest spawn point. If you did want to open this park to guests, for some reason they don't want to ride the Mack Extreme Spinner, which is really odd to me. But I don't know about you, but if I was at this park, I'd be going straight there. You can see there's that launch temple that you smash through. I have checked all the clearance. It does look really close on the POV, but the clearance is perfectly fine, and it's got plenty of space. Here you can see there's that view going out towards the dive loop. And yeah, you get a really nice area just to sit and watch the ride go around. I did have to add those covers in for safety reasons. Again, going for the realism of this, and I really do like this. I probably should have added some back of house areas, but no, that's it then. Let's go into a above view of the area. Here we are then, having a look at an above view of the area. You can see, just from above, you can see how many, well, not how many pieces, sorry, just how much theming and effort I did actually put into this. Then you can just see like everything from the roofs, and having foliage on them. Everything where I could theme, I did, and we are actually gonna have a look at this thing at night. I have updated it since this was recorded. But you can see we've got a decent light package here and there, and it does look really good, and I am really impressed with it. We'll have a look in here. You can see better look at how the lights in here work. You can see we've got lighting there, we've got lighting here, we got lighting there, everywhere in this area. But no, that's going to do it then for this simple little, well, not very simple build, but that's going to do it then for this little challenge video. If you guys do want to see more videos like this one, then please do hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure as well, if you do want to watch more Planet Coaster content, then do turn on the notifications bell, because I post weekly videos of me building on Planet Coaster, and hopefully soon maybe more in-person vlogs. But that's it then from me. If you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, turn on notifications if you are interested in a brand new video, and I'll see you guys in a brand new video next time. Goodbye.